Hey, welcome into the Really Random podcast. I'm Colton Pettyjohn, and that's Drew Bold.
He wishes.
Oh my God, that's Tyler Bolden. The one, the only, the better looking, more successful, more mature.
Yeah.
Better hair.
Keep going.
Longer.
You could really just list off 1,000 things and you'd be accurate. Every single one. It's incredible.
So it's a good thing Drew's not here. I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Right.
So maybe we can cut that part out. But I guess if you had to say one nice thing about your brother, and I know it's probably hard, what would be the nice thing that you would say about him?
I think it's pretty clear he's not follically challenged, right?
Hey.
I mean, he's...
You know what's great about
carpet.
that? Yeah, he's got great luscious hair, and also you use words that he wouldn't know what they are. So, yeah. Hey, on this podcast, if you're sitting in that chair, your I can't even talk. No, your list of words that you can say are about this big, and the words have to be
vocabulary.
Your vocabulary.
Yes.
God. All right. Now,
I'm such a show off. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to say to the 100, the 3 listeners that we have?
Is it that many? You know what? I have been a not so loyal listener, and I apologize for that. But at the very beginning, I feel like I helped get it off the ground, and you guys just have this kind of chemistry that is unmatched. I'm very serious.
Thank you.
If the right eyes actually see it, then they will realize, what the hell have I been missing out on for the past, 10 years, including the YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Where y'all at?
Well, thank you, Tyler.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, now get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Hey, welcome into the Really Random podcast. I'm Colton Pettyjohn. That's Drew Bolden. Happy late birthday for those of you that are. It's your turn.
Yo! All right. Hey, I just want everyone to know, if you ever want to play cornhole with Colton Pettyjohn, don't, because he's a f***ing cheater. All right? Hey, look. Lance Armstrong, right? LeBron James. Colton Pettyjohn. What do they all have in common? They're all overrated as hell. All right?
Hey.
Wait. I don't know why I put LeBron James in there. Lance Armstrong.
Tom Brady.
No, he's... hey, how many rings do you have, Colton?
But he cheats to get the rings.
Oh, that's true, because the only inflated balls that I'm used to are Greg's, because he has a deflated ball sack for some reason. Hey, guys, so before we started recording this, Colton, first of all, warn him, as per usual, and then I'm going to show you what I have in my pocket to...
I don't know if that's appropriate.
To get you in the mood.
So, speaking of warning, viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, God.
Mom, Gwenalinda Veer.
Who else?
Sweet Mimi. Mm-hmm. And all that implies. I am so rocky right now. Just go away.
Okay.
Do something else.
Get out.
It's about to get raunchy.
Get out, you old saggy bag of bones. Okay, so thank God she doesn't know what YouTube is, because if so, we'd be effed in the B. Okay,
No.
So Colton, I have in my pocket that I want to show you. I got to pick it up. Okay, I'm going to because guys, the reason why I'm doing this is because Colton Pettyjohn, when we try to record, I want to rally and make him get in the mood, get psyched.
Here we go.
Get horned. Get horned. And also I decided, actually my friend Perry and I came up with a new phrase. It's horny and rowdy. We're going to call it howdy. Okay. So anytime someone says howdy, you go, oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
So here you go. Hold on. I gotta stand up for it.
Okay.
Is it in this one? All right. I don't think I brought it.
I was like,
yeah! What? Yes, sir.
All right.
Because earlier when I showed my ass, you had a good time. Now you just look like you want to vomit.
We were outside playing cornhole with your brother, and
You got your little fidgety. Yes.
and
Of course, you saw him in the intro.
yeah, and
I heard what you said.
Did you? Oh,
I was right behind the phone the whole time. Whenever you guys were like, "He's not here." Well, guess what? Colton's also a liar.
That's not a new thing, though. I lie a lot.
Hey, I like the new hat, by the way. The Colombia.
Are you lying too? What the hell,
You
man?
will never know.
I like your headband.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that from?
Some bitch got it for me.
Okay.
No, my
Happy
best
birthday.
friend in the whole wide world. You know him, Greg Johnson. He got me. Say hi to Greg Johnson. You made the podcast, Leah. We're sorry we didn't see you. My best friend Colton Pettyjohn got me this along with two other headbands that I can't wear. I did wear all of them when I was sober the other night for my surprise party. Or it was a surprise party. I knew it was happening. So
yeah.
my birthday surprise party. You guys got me a cake. That was a surprise. Actually, I shouldn't have been surprised because I'm a fat ass and I'm going to eat it. But thank you, Colton. Seriously, that was a lot of fun. I want to give a shout out to all the people that came. Help me if I forget any. Brock, Lindsay, Dylan, Celeste, my brother, you, Greg, Sarah, Meredith. Am I forgetting anybody? Oh,
Probably.
boy. Perry, of course. I already said Perry, so that's why, and also he doesn't really count.
Shoot.
But God, he's got a great body.
We definitely are missing someone.
No, that's everybody. There was like nine of you. Greg Johnson.
Well,
He's fine.
hopefully we got everyone. If we didn't, sorry.
If not, if you didn't, no, that's everybody. That's everyone that said
I
they
thought
were
we were
coming.
12. Well, I thought we had 12 people.
Well, you, me, who cares? No one gives a shit.
Yeah, you're right.
But anyway, Colton, is there something that you want to bring to light?
I think, by the way, I really like your shirt a lot.
Oh,
and I
thank you.
didn't realize that they still made shirts from the band Styx. Isn't that what that's from? C'est la vie.
Remind me.
Come c'est la vie, come c'est la vie, come c'est la vie with me. Is that not what that shirt's
You know
from?
what? Yeah, that is what it's from. So Styx, thank you for making, because I definitely love the Styx. The other song they have and the other one that they have.
I don't know.
C'est la vie. You know
Yeah.
that one? Have you heard that one? And then they have another real big banger.
Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, just insert whatever. What does c'est la vie mean?
It means chest hair or pubic hair. You take a pick. Okay. I know. You know what
don't
sucks?
know.
You know what sucks? I told Colton to ask me what it meant before we started recording, and I had like an hour to think of what I was going to say, and then I forgot about it until now.
That's okay.
I was like, well, if I'm crying, then you're lying. You know what, Colton?
Hey, speaking of crying, so you have really cool, very talented friends.
Oh, I was like, huh?
And one of your friends made a badass cartoon portrait picture
yes.
of you.
yes.
It looks incredible.
Yes, Lauren.
Looks just like you. It has
I am
your
Blob.
pink headband, and you're smiling and laughing, and it captures your youthful enthusiasm.
Exuberance.
Yeah, and I really love it. But I really like that picture of you. And she also, she doesn't know me, but she was nice enough to make a picture of draw or
Capture your likeness.
Yeah.
As a logo person animation.
And I really like it, and I really appreciate it, and it's super flattering that someone who doesn't even know me drew a picture of me. Here's the thing. I feel
Are you
like
sure it was you?
I feel like she put a little more, and it's nothing against her. It was still great, but I feel like she put a little more time and effort into yours because, I know mine is me because it says really random, and I'm next to you in the picture.
What if it said, and this is Colton?
But it
I know,
kind of doesn't
it
look
is-
just like me, but it's still really, really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
And it's something way better than what I could do. Here's the thing. This isn't the first time that this has happened. And I don't know if you remember this, but about 8 years ago,
Okay.
maybe 9 years ago, when we were relatively
Jeez, you want
on
me to
and
remember
popping,
this? Okay.
we got
Brandy
around
Whip was Hopton.
Yeah. We got around, I don't need to brag, but there was a point where we were making videos and in a week we would hit 1,000 views in a week, and we felt like we were like on and popping, and we had some we had a decent fan base, and we had people that we didn't know, and we would talk to them and chat with them and all that stuff. Well, there was this one other YouTuber, I can't remember her name, but she was a really good artist.
Yeah, SP Artwork 1 was what it was back in the day.
Yes.
Don't remember.
Holy
I don't
crap,
remember her
yeah.
name. I remember thinking that she was hot.
Yeah, she was awesome. We talked to her a little bit. She shouted us out in a video once or twice, and she decided to draw pictures of us. Yes. And I was like, dude, that's so awesome. And so she drew yours first, and it looked incredible. It looked just like you. And then she took about 15 minutes and drew mine. And it didn't look as much like me. And it's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I just know it's like they go into Drew and like, God, a work of art. I'm going to paint this. I'm going to draw this. I'm going to spend so much time and effort into this.
And then I'm going to
a
touch
whole
myself.
day. And then...
A whole day.
Colton.
What if that was all it was? Like she drew me and then she just wrote Colton on a piece of paper and went, that's good.
That's you. So if we, I don't know if I can find those pictures. Do you know where those pictures are?
I don't have the picture because I remember she asked she was like, hey, what is your address? I want to send these to you, or like a PO box or something. And I just sent her our little own one. And I was like, here's where we live. And then we never got them.
Oh, well, whatever.
Well, what if we got yours and then, or what if we got both of ours and mine was just like soaking wet?
Because it rained. I don't. What if we got ours and the one that came in of me was actually just like a stick figure? Like here.
Oh, I just thought there was like shit smeared all over it.
And I don't take offense to it.
You know what?
It doesn't hurt my feelings. I just think it's funny that it's happened twice. And again, this person's your friend.
Yeah.
So
I have a lot of friends.
It's okay.
Yeah. We met on Bumble, and then she realized that I was not sexually attractive, and so she decided that Have you heard of? Have you been to Speed Zone before?
Yeah.
Where you can take dates. Have you been to Play Zone? The playground for kids?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the Friend Zone? Well, I've been there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lauren.
She's not the only one.
Okay, you didn't have
What about?
Yep, we can.
It's not,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Oh, you mean and apparently and.
I thought we weren't going to talk about my ex-wife.
Oh, sorry. Well, tell her to stop talking to me. Okay, so now that we talked about this. Yeah. Before we go into the story that you have, and then actually you have two stories. Actually, we have stories galores today. So buckle the hell in, drink alcohol. It gets funnier. Smoke your
peace pipe,
marijuana pipe, and there's no mouse over here, so I'm just gonna have to do it manually, just like I always do, because I am single. Ow! I have this sore in my mouth, and I keep biting it, and it hurts, and I can't. What the am I supposed to? I'm done. You do it.
Great. I don't.
You know what? I have something in my pocket. Okay, so tell them what I'm about to show.
Okay, so we've talked about this a little before in the past. I don't know exactly what you're gonna bring up, but there, especially in the soccer community, and I think it started to spread amongst other sports, but guys have started to wear basically sports bras.
Yep.
Now, I do think that
So this is the first one. Sorry.
So I think there's a reason for the sports bras because I think that they have like a monitor thing on the back.
Damn it! You already knew that?
I think I've heard about that.
Dang it! I was just gonna see if you would be like, well, that's gay. Excuse me. I'm gonna die.
I mean, hey.
Yes. So, well, first of all, look
some
at
of
how
these guys have big chesticles. They're ripped, and so they don't want them bouncing around, hitting them in the face as they're running.
Bouncing around. Ooh, I just thought that, first of all, their bodies are disgusting looking. Can you imagine being a woman having to touch that, feel that all day?
Yeah, gross.
Ew. You want to see Greek god bodies? Colton, ready? On 3.
3, 2.
No, but okay.
Oh,
So
I mean,
so
the
that's I'm gonna piss off all you football fans, but that is Christian Leitner from Cristiano Leitner from what's his name? Was it Cristiano Leitner? What's his name? Help.
Cristiano, what's it?
That's not even him, is it?
No, that's Messi.
That's Mark Messier. Who's that? Everyone watching this wants to absolutely kill me. That's like when I do the whole like, if someone has a Star Wars shirt, I go, "Oh, Star Trek, huh?" And then have you ever pissed off a group of virgins, ever?
Well, just piss off anyone that watches Star Wars.
Well, there you go. I think you just did. But that's a good thing to do when you go into. Well, the first time I pissed off a group of virgins was when I was at GameStop for the midnight release of the Batman game. Hey,
that's all you have to say is I was waiting in line at the midnight release at GameStop.
Dude, that's sad. It's not even a
I
thing
was
anymore.
going on dates back then.
Oh, really?
That's not true.
Well, actually, you were though.
No, I wasn't.
Was that? No, at the time of that game, yes, you were going on. Well, you weren't going on dates, but women were coming over.
Okay. Well,
what? You guys were playing sex?
You're playing
sex. We had sex. Okay, so this first picture is of whoever the hell that is. Lionel Richie?
Lionel Messi.
And so, first of all, the first time I saw this, I was talking with my friend Perry. And he was like, "Hey, did you know that men are now wearing sports bras?" And I went, well, and so I had to get one, right? And so,
dude,
that's good.
And you need one.
Well, that's
actually
gonna be what?
So is
wait, no, go back a sentence.
No, I'll get to that. Are there such thing as sports bras for your stomach so it doesn't bounce and jiggle and slap you in the face? Because the reason for sports bras is to hold down your boobs so when you're running and playing sports, they don't like bounce up and hit you in the face. So I feel like you need something around your stomach. So it doesn't, because you can't tell me that when you run, well, you don't run, when you walk to the kitchen, that it doesn't sometimes jiggle and hit you in the
Hey, are you having so much fun?
I am. I was on the border, like, before we did this podcast, I was kind of feeling weird. Like, I was in a weird place, and I wasn't in the mood.
It was the butt thing.
Yeah. I guess that got me going.
Yep. Now you're crying from laughter.
Yeah, I'm good.
Also, this Bang Energy tastes like Skittles. And guess what, Colton? 0 calories per can, no sugar. Oh, God.
So it's good for you.
Cholesterol, a lot of it. No, sodium. I don't know. I can't read. Anyway, okay. So back to the male sports bras. Do you have anything to say about my body compared to these guys? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how close is my body to theirs? 10 being exactly like it, and 0 being just a little bit off.
I think really the only difference is that you have a shit ton of hair and they don't have any.
Thank you. And that has nothing to do with them shaving it.
And you're so much more overweight. But that's the only difference.
See, you know what's funny? It's like any time I watch our, when I'm editing, that's the only time I watch these episodes. I always make fun of you and you're like, and then you get through it. And then I think you cry later. There's a lot of crying, sobbing.
Oh, yeah.
Why? After we were done recording. But every time you make fun of me, I'm like, oh. And I get all high and mighty like, well, I would never make fun of you, my best friend Colton Pettyjohn in the whole wide world.
Hey.
Whole wide world.
Thank you.
Well, I was sorry. I forgot we're still lying in this episode. Anyway, so this first one, don't do it. But yeah, the reason why they wear it is it tracks their heart rate, their blood intake, how much heroin they have in their system.
Blood intake.
Hey, don't question, just be invested. Me. Hey, I could have done better on that, but hey, you know what? C'est la vie. I don't remember what c'est la vie means, to be completely honest. Maybe I can Google it, but I wanted to show you this picture, and I have another one. Can I stretch this all the way? I don't want to because our table. Anyway, I don't really know where I was going with this, but I wanted to say, you know what? Stop showing off your bodies. I know we're all about male prostitution, but here's what I want to say. Body positivity, okay? But when you look like that, enough, okay? Yeah. We get it. You look like that. You look great. Colton, tell them what else I'm thinking about them. Tell them what they can go do.
They can go back to the gym and get in better shape. They can also go flog themselves. I'm not gonna cuss.
Okay.
All right? I'm trying to be better.
Okay.
You know.
So
Are you trying
to tell me to be better?
No, there's no hope.
God. Okay, so this guy, I don't know who the hell this is. Is that the guy that headbutted the guy?
That is Zlatan.
Huh?
Zlatan.
There's a guy named.
Zlatan.
Are you just making it up?
No. I'm
Oh,
pretty
you
sure
actually
that's
know
his
who
name.
that is? Oh,
Yeah, because he played for the LA Galaxy for a little while. He came to the United States, and I mean, MLS sucks, but he came over to get money because he was, older in his career, and then he decided to go back over and actually play where.
Did he do well when he went back to?
I think so.
Latvia.
I don't.
Okay, but seriously, like, I know this is a heart tracking thing or whatever it is, but don't do that. That is so gay.
Yeah.
That's like the man purse is a thing in Europe, big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Although I can't really make fun of these because I'm wearing shorter and shorter shorts.
I
just bought more, and I think I look great. My thighs popping, your eyes locking.
Oh,
I'm on it, dude. I'm back at because I thought I lost my rhyme or reason. Nice, rhyming and reasoning, but I brought it back.
So
you know
I don't understand why they can't just make this into like a tank top. Just wear it all the way down.
Yes.
I don't know why they have to make it into a sports bra.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only way I would say it's okay to wear these sports bra things is if you show me a little cleavage.
Yeah,
even if you're a guy, I like a little cheek.
We talked about guy cleavage and dick neck before.
Wow.
So if guys, the only reason you can wear a sports bra like that is if you don't have this part of your body, if it's gone. If you just have this part, and there better be a bulge in them shorts or I'm not watching.
Of course.
You know what? I'm all about body positivity if your dick is hanging out, okay?
Stop.
What?
Well, we're going to have whoever's face on your face a lot tonight.
Oh, I thought you meant my cheeks. I'm going to put two people on.
Okay.
Okay, so, I mean, we can show more, but that was just the gist of it was like, hey, foreigners.
I mean, I guess
okay, so
that looks cringy.
Yes, so now that's
real bad.
This one is not monitoring his heart rate. That is something you wear to a nightclub called the
S4.
Oh,
that's a real gay nightclub.
What does that stand for? Is it just S4? Like
I don't know.
Sexy 4, slutty 4. I was thinking of one called Throb or something. I don't know.
My buddy, I'm not gonna say his name, but my buddy would always no. My buddy who is supposedly straight, he would always tell me, dude, you should come with me to S4 with a group of our gay friends, and because what happens is at these gay bars, they have a bunch of these girls that are like with their best friends that are gay.
So lesbians.
No. So they'll have these straight girls hanging out with their gay best friend.
Oh, okay.
And they'll go out together, and then this is what he told me. He was like, it happens all the time, dude. It's a great place to meet women because
he got so broy right there.
Oh, he was like, dude, these guys will come up and hit on you, and you'll be like, hey, sorry, I'm straight. And then they're like, oh, that's fine. I have a girlfriend maybe you would like to talk to. And then, and I'm like, you're making all this shit up.
And then you're like,
you just like the glitter and the
Oh, you know
nice
what? I want to get
body you have there.
And then you could wear that.
Yeah.
That place was called Throb. No, it was S4. Damn it. Hey, look. We're all about business ventures on this podcast, the Really Random podcast, right? I forget all the other ones, but this one is I'm not going to forget. We're gonna start a gay bar, a gay club, a gay closet. You could let's call it the closet. So when you leave, guess what?
You're out.
Actually, they don't want to be out, right? I mean, oh wait, yeah, they do. They want to be out. What's the one where you're gay and then you stop being gay?
I don't know.
The wrong decision. Dude, guess what, guys? You know how much we wrote down about this episode? A lot. So buckle up. I don't know how much time we have left, but that is the last one I wanted to show you. So is this guy straight?
No.
I do like the color, though.
Whatever. I don't care, but don't wear that.
So coming soon, we have Really Random t-shirts and that with our logo on it.
Yes.
I remember seeing there was another podcast I was also, this guy's jacked, so let's not
ripped.
look at him
Yeah,
anymore.
please.
There was the Tiny Meat Gang podcast, I believe. I think they made thongs with the logo on the front, and then on the back it said like wash daily or something, or pink eye. It said something silly like that. Okay, so Colton, hit me with the story. I want to hear this.
Okay, this story, this happened back, I don't know, freshman year of college. So I was hanging out. I've talked about him quite a bit, but my buddy Kyle, he is about 6'4", 6'5". He's a pretty jacked bro, and especially back in the day when we hung out, he was, I think he was a sophomore or a junior in college, whatever, and he was working out a ton, so he was in really good shape. And I said,
I know he works out because he hit me on the back really hard twice, and I don't ever want to see him again.
No, but I mean, but he was in like the prime of he was going to the gym every single day, looking really good, and so. You
think he would wear a male sports bra?
No, I think he's too.
He's too cool. Yeah. No, he'd wear the one that's like really thin right here, and it just goes, and it goes all the way down to your D-neck.
Yeah. So we were hanging out. We lived in the same neighborhood, and we were hanging out with a couple of friends, and we were all going to meet up at my other buddy's house, and so they were at the house or something, and whatever. We were at Kyle's house and we were about to leave. So we jump in Kyle's car. He has this little blue Honda.
Oh, the Civic?
Civic hatchback.
Manual?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that thing.
That thing, it
didn't
could get up there.
Sell it to our friend? Trent?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And? Same car? Did they kiss women in it, you think? Did they read the Bible? To women. Okay, That's good.
I had no idea what the hell you're going with. So, anyways.
Well, you were drinking, so I was trying to fill the air.
So, we got in his car, and we were going down just like literally, I don't know, 5 minutes down the street to meet up with our buddy.
Oh, I thought liquor store. That's a...
No. So, we jumped into the car, and we're pulling out of the neighborhood, and we're getting onto kind of what is a main street-ish. It's only a one-way, or it's one lane per, whatever. So they're not multiple lanes.
Wait, was it Midlow or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's I can't remember the name of the road. Who cares?
663.
No, it's like 18.
Oh, it doesn't.
Or 1387 or whatever.
Sure,
I don't care.
Sure.
So we jumped out onto the street, and as we're pulling out, this big jacked up truck is literally. So the speed limit, I think, is like 50 or maybe, it's like 50. And they were going like 75. They were flying. So we pulled out. We had plenty of room. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, when we get out and we start going, the guy is right on our butt.
God. Dude, if you do that, f*** off.
Yeah.
You have a tiny dick.
Yeah, so...
First of all, that big-ass truck, tiny dick. If you tailgate someone,
I don't want to
tiny
talk about
dick.
The male genitalia. So, anyways,
hey,
we're going, and I mean, immediately Kyle noticed, and he was like, "Dude, what the heck? Get up off me!" And the whole time he's just riding him hard. And so I am very much I'm a peacemaker. I'm like, hey, let's all get along. Mm-hmm. And I was starting to get nervous, and I was like, don't do it. He was like, "Dude, what the heck is he?" And he's just like talking, and he was like, "You know what? All right." And he brake checked him.
Oh, nice.
And the guy gets super close, and he kept like brake checking him, and he was going slow, and the guy was just right up on us. Oh. And I was just like getting super nervous.
Oh yeah. The nervous Colton. This is you lit the field on fire, Colton, wasn't it?
Yes. It was just like, okay.
Yeah, you do. You're like, please.
So we're getting close to the neighborhood, and we turn into the neighborhood. And the guy follows us into the neighborhood.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, okay, maybe he lives here. Maybe we just so happens to live in the same neighborhood.
Maybe we're going to get murdered.
So we start driving, and we're turning down a couple roads to get to my buddy's house. And as we pull up to his house, the truck is still behind us. And we see our buddy in the driveway of his house because we were going to meet up there and then go somewhere else. And so we start driving, and we just keep going. Like we get to the house and we just keep going. He's like, you know what? Screw this. We're not stopping. We're gonna keep going.
Yep.
And so I called my buddy and I was like, hey, this guy's following us. Can you meet us somewhere?
Christ.
And he was like, yeah. Well, I saw you guys driving off. I was like, well, what's going on? So we're driving.
You drove past me. You're like, nope.
We're driving all through this neighborhood, and we're like flying through the neighborhood. And so we jump onto this road, Midlothian Parkway.
Yep.
And we start heading
that's 2 lanes.
Yeah.
Right.
So we turn right, like we're heading to Cedar Hill, if anyone knows where that is.
Yeah.
So we start flying, and it's a long stretch of road, and he just goes down and like picks it up, and we're just like going 100, 120.
Jeez.
Flying, and then we do a quick U-turn, and we like just bust it and turn right back around, headed towards Midlothian again.
So how close was the truck on you the whole time?
He was on us until we hit like 120, and then we lost him.
Nice.
And we turned around and we kept going straight. So we kept going. We went over the bridge, and we told our buddies, hey, meet us at the local grocery store, Brookshire's. Mm-hmm. So we met up in the back parking lot. Mm-hmm. And so we go out into the parking lot.
Dude, this fly, I'm going to kill it.
I know. No,
if y'all see a fly, it's part of the story.
Okay, let's focus though.
Yep.
I need to focus.
Build it up. Yep.
We meet, our buddies are already there in the parking lot.
Okay.
And it's the very back corner where there's just a big lot. There's no parking spaces. There's just a big slab of concrete.
People used to do donuts there.
Yeah.
It's literally just an open ass space where, didn't 18-wheelers pull up and that's where they would park before they had to do
overnight, or people would sleep there overnight.
Sleep.
So
go ahead.
No, you're good.
Bit my lip again.
So we get there, and their car is parked right over there. We park like this, and Kyle is he was like, I think we lost him, but I'm not sure. They may meet us here. And so Kyle was amped, and he was ready to go.
Oh boy.
And so
I'm sweating.
Yeah. So we had our buddy Scott, and he met us there, and I think our other buddy Jordan was with him. So there was 4 of us, and so dude, Kyle was so amped that he took his shirt off.
Oh my!
And he put it in the car, and
again, Kyle 6'5",
big dude,
working out every single day, giant meat.
And I was just going, oh no, and I hear the truck coming.
Oh no!
And he pulls up. Oh. And Kyle's outside the
car.
Oh
yeah,
and he's ready to go.
Yep.
And the guy pulls up, and he pulls to where the passenger side is facing us. Okay? So he pulls up like this, passenger side windows right here.
You guys are there?
The driver's side's over here, and we're on the other side.
Is he by himself?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't go.
He opens the door to his truck, and he peeks out over the edge, and he's this 55-year-old skin and bones guy. And he's maybe I don't know, 5'10", and he's nah, and he just starts going. He was like, you're just freaking pull right out in front of me, and then you're trying to, you're being a wuss and you're running. So I was he was you scared? And dude, Kyle's just
then let's
go. He was like, do you want to go? I'm right here. And our buddy, so I'm sitting behind, I have the door open to the car, and I'm out of the car, but I'm right behind the door.
Using the door as a shield in case you get shot at.
I was a guy that's crazy enough to follow us all the way there is crazy enough to have a gun on him.
Right. So how long was that chase then?
It was a good 10 to 15 minutes.
Dude, after going into the neighborhood and you didn't stop, and then if y'all took off on the highway, I would have been okay, these guys are gonna, get a crew, and then I'm going to die if I was a truck guy.
Yeah.
But also,
and is it worth it? Is it really worth pulling over and talking to them and getting your point across about how mad you are?
Yeah,
I get it. So if we because we
let it go,
we didn't. I think he was in the wrong because he was going super, super fast.
Oh, yeah.
And he had plenty of room to pull out.
No, he was the douchebag. You guys were fine.
And so we're, so we're sitting there, and I'm behind I'm guys, let's, and dude, Scott, do you remember Scott Burden?
No, not at the top.
He graduated a year before us, 2008. Anyways, he played the trombone. Whatever. So he was sitting out going, "Hey, you're not gonna do nothing." He was like, "Come on, fight him." And I'm looking over at Scott. I'm like, "Scott, shut up, man. We don't need to escalate this." And Kyle, like, he has his shirt off, and he was like, "Dude, I'm ready to go." And like before the guy got there, he took his shirt off, and he was like, "Hey, this is my brand new shirt. I don't want to get blood on it." And I'm like,
"Who said that?"
God, Kyle.
Oh my God. And he
was
pulled
like,
it up. Well, that makes sense, Kyle. So don't hit me on the back.
yeah. And so the guy was just like, "Yeah, you guys are just stupid, dumb kids. Like, you're just so immature and irresponsible, blah, blah, blah." And Kyle, Kyle's like, "Come on, do you want to do something?"
Yeah.
And Scott's just like, "Get out of the car, you little bitch." And he's like, saying all this stuff. And I'm like, "Scott, you're not going to do anything. You're just egging him on because you want to see Kyle whoop this guy."
Yeah.
And Kyle.
I wish you would have called
whooped
me.
him. But I was just sitting out there just like, oh gosh. And so this guy just continues to talk. And then he like slowly is just like, "Y'all just stupid kids." And he like tucks back into his car and pulls off.
Dude.
And I was like, you came all that way just to be like, "You stupid, dumb kid."
He probably assumed it was some 16-year-old kid because of the car that it was. And then it
when he
ended
realized
up
it
being
was a
Kyle.
6'5"
Yeah. So, yeah.
bodybuilder.
I 100% would have... Well, first of all, like, road rage is such a, like... It's such a bitch thing. Like, yeah, I get it. People are stupid. They cut in front of you. They speed past you, whatever. Also, isn't it funny, like, if someone is going too slow, you're like, "Go." And then if they're going too fast, you're like, "God, slow down." Yeah. I was like, that happens all the time. But if I ever, leave the house, but if I ever get mad at someone on the road, I'm just like in the car, I'm like, "F you."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "It's been a long day." Back to my music.
Yeah. And I think it's like you're spot on because I will on each side, like, dude, slow it down. You're going way too fast. Or, come on, I have places to be.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
When people go the exact speed limit, you're like, "Go!"
Yes.
"Go faster!" Okay, so one thing again, my dad and I aren't speaking, but whenever back in the day when I didn't have a license and he would, drive me to school or whatever, there was down 663, the speed limit was 55.
Yep.
Okay? He would go 50 and go, I want to be safe since you're in the car. And dude, every single time going back into town, I would look in the rear view mirror and there's 10 cars behind us.
Yeah.
And I swear, no, it was like, oh Jesus. But yeah, I always remember, like, I never want to be that guy. So now if I'm going down like a country road,
"Take me home."
Shut up.
Did you know that the song is not about West Virginia? It's about the western part of Virginia. God, we need to get laid or
Lays. Also, we have a new. We decided that we were going to start a football team. Did you know that? You and me. We're going to be the Really Randumb Gays.
And I know what you're thinking.
Oh,
not like what we
not
are.
what we are,
but the gays, like the
man. I love looking at naked men.
I
love gazing at naked men.
No, that's gay.
Oh,
that's a gay gaze.
Let's just be. This fly. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Hey, if you're not watching the video, your gaze is on the wrong gaze. Dude, Hey. Oh, that was good. We're gonna have to cut all this shit out.
The next 20 minutes is just gonna be us going.
Hey, what was that? Have you seen Karate Kid?
Wax on, wax off.
Nope. Well, yeah, but have you seen Karate Kid?
I think so.
I haven't seen it, but I do know the part where he tells him to catch a fly in toothpicks. Toothpicks. What do the Asians used to eat? Chopsticks, right? The Asians. Okay.
But you're gonna do it, dude.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna miss and hit this microphone. Oh! No! Come on! Did y'all see that? Please tell me there's no way that was on. I slapped that bitch.
Hold on.
Out the air. Oh, get it. Oh. All right. Hey, PETA, don't watch this. No, and I'm not saying, hey, Peter. I'm saying,
Peter,
the stupid... Hey, never mind. I don't want to talk about them. But, okay, so, hey, I was on the edge of my seat. I'm pretty sure I'm sweating in my crack. I like that. How has Kyle never told me about that? Because
I don't know. We've talked about that story quite a bit, and
I've never heard that. You've never told me that before.
Really?
Ever.
He talks about all the time. He says the only reason why he took his shirt off was because it was a new shirt, and I was like, bullshit.
What was it, like a white
You just wanted it.
t-shirt?
It was a white shirt with he likes UT.
Did it say Sailor
So
Moon?
it had Longhorn on it.
Oh, I bet
it was just a white.
So expensive.
Yeah, and I was
I
just
don't
like,
wanna
every time he says that, I'm like, dude, you just wanted to take your shirt off to be intimidating. And it worked. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Like, don't hide from it. Just admit it that you were like out there peacocking, going like.
Yeah, but he also has red hair and does not tan, so it probably looked like
the guy got out of his truck and he looked. He was like, "Oh
God!"
oh God, am I about to fight God?
Oh, or Jesus.
So that's why he left.
Oh God! Oh, sorry, sir. Am I about to fight you?
He's like, you're so bright because
God is everywhere
and
inside of me. What?
No.
Yeah, God. Hey, God is inside of all of us.
Yes. Amen. So,
all right. So, well, first of all, this story isn't as good as yours. I'm kidding. And seen.
Yep.
This one is better. Okay, so you guys have all heard of solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, right? Lunar eclipse is the one, the opposite of solar eclipse. Because I don't remember which one is which.
Yeah,
something is in front of the other thing, and you're not supposed to look at it. All right?
Yeah.
Just like
that was a quick science class for
thank you. And
astronomy.
I graduated. Hey, you know what? That's the only class I did okay in at UNT.
I actually really enjoyed that class. It was
I did too.
Me, you, Elise, and
Nope. Elise was not in that class. She was in statistics with us, right?
no, she was in.
I
She
know we
may
did
have
the
not been
labs.
at that. Oh, okay. I was about to say she was in another. Who cares? Why are we getting into this?
Also,
Anyways.
Bobby Suz and Kimberly Suz learn how to spell the name Elise. All right, AELLISIESOPQRSUV. How do they spell it?
Yeah. So it's A Ellis E.
Oh, that's right.
Is that how it's
Why?
spelled?
Why they do that?
Unique.
No,
Unique
it's Elise.
New York. They also have another daughter named Stacia, and
Does she
that's
yeah.
just normal names. Try it for once. No, I like unique names. I don't like I think there's a middle ground.
Yeah.
I think, no offense, but like Bob, Bill, Patrick, those are boring white people names. Well, not white, just white people, but they're just boring basic names. But like Esquinabin.
What?
I don't know. I've just made it,
you
but that's
just-
like way off. Like, or
what was
concrete? Find a middle ground. Don't be.
Hey,
dude, I'm gonna name my kid Concrete.
If no, you're not. If anyone is watching this named Concrete, please reach out to us because I want to meet a Concrete, and you know why? Because I bet that dude is rock hard. Muscles, not his.
God.
Anyway, okay, so Colton, stop being me and taking me off of my story, all right? But yeah, seriously, Concrete off. So this one, but we're gonna go back to the solar eclipse, lunar eclipse.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was the solar eclipse because it was the one where the moon goes in front of the Earth and the sun is behind. Is that correct?
Maybe.
I don't know. But isn't there one where the sun is behind the Earth and it hits the sun? All right, it hits the moon.
Yes.
Well, it was the one where the moon comes in front of the sun. All right, solar eclipse, I think.
Figure it out.
Figure it out, science. So anyway, that was, how Colton, you know the deal of not to look directly at it, right?
Yes. So you're supposed to have was it like a box of Kleenexes and you make a hole in it and you get like a tube of
toilet
paper towel or toilet paper
then
thing.
you put rubber bands on it and make a guitar. Is that where you were going with it?
No, that's great too.
I thought that's where you're going with it because every time you make that shitty ass guitar, it goes pling, 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 and that's it. And it's not good.
But okay, if you have
imagination.
never made that, if you did not make that as a kid, your childhood was robbed.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, in my opinion, if you never played baseball or t-ball or some sport like that when you were at a young age.
If you've never played sports, you're an idiot.
Well, if you at least didn't have the opportunity to try it once, then your childhood was stolen from you. Because everyone should make at least one time in arts and crafts or whatever it is. Dude, Kleenex boxes, and is there another like?
I was trying to think of the only other one I can think of is like a where you ball up Kleenex and you where you ball up non-used Kleenex and over one Kleenex, then you put a rubber band around it, and then you make a ghost.
Hey,
Oh no!
Do you something about a boogie?
I thought you were gonna go. Is that a Kleenex in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
No, what was that joke?
What?
Do you know how to make a tissue dance? You put a boogie in it.
Oh, I thought it was put a little boogie in it. That's pretty good. Either way, what the hell
Whatever.
ever. Look,
So,
Colton, figure
solar
out your
eclipse.
joke. So solar eclipse, right? Thank you for watching. That's the end of the episode. That's all we've got time for. No. So whatever the hell you have to do, you make the guitar, or you don't make the guitar, but you make something. You put a damn Kleenex thing. You take all the tissues out. First of all, okay, so when you make the thing, you get an empty Kleenex box. You put a mirror in it, I think, and another mirror, and then you have to look at it like this. Well, this was another thing. There was an idiot I worked with who, when they made the thing, they didn't take the Kleenexes out, and they're like, I can't see anything.
Dude, that can't be true.
No, I swear. And then I was like, man, I should have taken these Kleenexes out of this box, so now people think I'm an idiot. No, but they did that, and I was like, dude, you got to take the Kleenexes out, man. And he goes, what, really? They didn't say that. I'm like,
I mean,
how are you going to see through it, man? Hey, you have to be fired now. Like, if you do something that stupid, you can't work with me. So, yeah, he died. But anyway, so, yeah, take Kleenex out. Then you put the mirrors in, I think. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Anyway, you're supposed to look through the thing.
But you're not ever supposed to
You're
look
not supposed to look
at it.
directly at it, right? You can take pictures of it. Actually, they said you can look at you can take a picture, or like if you take a picture
through
of it,
your camera.
Yeah, then you can look at it on your phone because it's not really the thing. Well, Colton, you and I went on a river trip once, right?
Yeah.
And it was like right after it was floating the river where I was sober the whole time. And
especially on the way there.
Anyway, so we went on this river trip and we rented an Airbnb with a bunch of other people. I think your wife was there, ex-wife was there, and her friends, and you and I were there. But we have to get here. What was the? We're right here. We're here. No one's gonna get this. Never mind. We can tell that one another time. So we go on this river trip. We get this Airbnb, which was super cool. There was like 20 of us there, maybe 15.
I think at least 20.
Yeah, there was all white.
A lot of people.
And so we stayed at this Airbnb. Excuse me, Jesus. And we take this party bus because we were like an hour away. Why did we get an Airbnb an hour away from where the river was?
I don't know.
That was so stupid.
Bus there.
Yeah. And I get like you want to have a good time on a party bus, but like, can we be 15 minutes away maybe? So anyway, there's a reason why that marriage didn't work out. We got on this party bus, and the adult, the functioning adult that I am.
Functioning alcoholic.
Yeah, functioning alcoholic adult. I just had some earlier. Started drinking before we started going because on the party bus you can drink, right? Is it legal to do that?
I don't know.
Because I definitely wasn't
really.
Hypothetically, if we were drinking on the party bus,
and this was at like
would do it
8 a.m.
Yeah, we got on the bus at 8 a.m, and I was already probably 3 or 4 deep because we shotgunned some.
Yeah. By the way, after the age of 22 or 23, you shouldn't be allowed to shotgun anymore.
Well, yeah.
Dude, I tried to shotgun when we were, I think it was like 26 or 27, and I was like, I cannot. I'm going to throw up. I cannot do this.
I just remember there was a group of like 6 guys, and we were all over the age of 25 at this point. Yeah. And we're like, all right, everyone, let's shotgun one, and we all do it. And
we're all just like bent over afterwards, like going, oh, that was such a bad idea.
And it wasn't even after we had been drinking a bunch. It was just because, you get all the bubbles in your stomach, and sometimes you get a little upset if you don't take your Tums when you're after 25. You gotta take after 25. So anyway, we do this river trip, whatever, yada, yada, yada. There was a dumb girl that was on this river trip with us who was so dumb.
How dumb was she, Drew?
She was so... Hey, thank you. That was pretty good. We didn't even do that. So she was so dumb that I knew you were going to do it again. Is it the fan is on? No wonder my feet are freezing. But anyway, she was well, you know what? I'm not going to say she was so dumb, but she was not very smart. She was a idiot, right?
Okay.
So the reason why I was talking about the solar eclipse is because a week before or a couple days before we go on this river trip, there was a big solar eclipse, right? All right, so we had to cut a little bit out because we were talking mad shit about people. But anyway, so this really smart girl, we were talking about the solar eclipse, and we were talking about like how people were like posting pictures of it, and I was like, that's cool, like, because I'm not gonna be the guy that like makes the Kleenex box and goes out and looks at it. Like I know what it looks like, right? And so my friends were taking pictures of it. You know how people do with solar eclipses and fireworks, and you know they take pictures of it and they post it right on their story, or they take pictures and they post it on their story, and they take pictures and they post it on their story, right? Great. I'm gonna be able to see it no matter where I am, right? So then, as we're driving home, we're riding with this really smart girl, and she's going through, and she's like, you know what? Someone better. I was going through my story, or I was going through my friend's stories the other day, and I saw a picture of the solar eclipse, and I immediately freaked out because I just got eye surgery, and I didn't want to ruin my eye surgery.
Because she looked at a picture.
Because you saw a picture of it, you dumb. Like, hey, it is a picture of the solar eclipse, and she was like, well, I don't want to ruin my eye surgery.
She's like, she's scrolling through. She's like, oh, why would you do that?
And she's like, like, and dude, I seriously,
she like keeps scrolling. And she keeps, do people just legitimately want me to ruin my eyes?
I'm blocking every single one of you,
asshole.
And I'm like, I
because
understand.
the person that took the picture and posted it had sunglasses on and was like, anyone that doesn't have sunglasses on, they're
I hope someone that just got surgery is going to look at this. Like, I understand you don't want, like, don't post.
Was it like LASIK surgery? Is that what?
I think she got LASIK or something. But since she was so smart, I think some of her brain leaked out when she was getting the surgery. But like, so good. I say stupid things all the time. This podcast, there's literally 30 hours of it now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, and there's, I'm sure there's more. Yeah, I know we talk for that long. Hey, you know what? If you haven't seen any of these episodes, then I don't really know how you're going to hear this because you haven't seen this one either. I keep biting my lip. Colton.
I'm sorry.
I
don't
can't.
know what
I'm
you
done.
want me to do.
I'm done. Keep talking.
So
anyway, this dumb bitch.
I remember that.
Yes,
now that you said it, I was like, okay, I remember that.
It was
because wasn't it on the way? Was it on the way
home?
Back?
Yeah. It was because it was on the way home, and I was sitting in the back seat. No. I was sitting up front, I think. No. Anyway, whatever. But when she said it, I laughed and I went, yeah. And she was like, why is that funny? And I went, oh,
you're serious.
Serious. And I was like, hey, you can look at a screen, and you've been looking at a screen the whole time, right? It doesn't matter what's on it, you idiot. So her and I are now in love, and babe, come on in. Is she coming?
No.
Oh.
No one's ever coming.
Well, okay. Wow. All right.
I'm just
sexually
kidding.
Or just like in general?
Hey, I'm just taking out my frustration and woes on you. So
I was running through the frustrations with
my
woes. You know how that stuff goes.
This is really random. So
yeah. I don't have anything else. So
do you want to get to the story that I have, and then we can round out? Or do you want to?
Will this one take up 6 minutes?
Yeah, it's super short.
Okay, go.
So back when I was about 5 years old,
you know what? I like story time. I love when we get to talk about stories.
I know. We've had a couple of good stories.
Especially the ones that I've never heard before. Because I feel like so we started this thing 2 weeks ago where we don't talk to each other outside of recording. So, hey, it's good to see you.
Good to finally talk to you again.
Yeah.
So I think I was around 5 years old. When I was 4 or 5, we moved from Oak Cliff to Midlothian. And back in the day, Midlothian was really, really small. And it's still not huge, but it's grown quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's 2 high schools there. One's 5A, one's 4A.
There's a Walmart.
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
And
Chili's, Kroger, Chick-fil-A. It's got all the shit.
Whenever we were in high school and we always wanted things other than McDonald's and Whataburger, and now we leave and there's strip clubs. There's meth houses. Well, those have kind of always been there.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a story about that. Oh my God.
Man.
A meth house. Stay tuned for episode 45.
45, Breaking Bad, the episode. So we, back in the day, there was only one grocery store in town, and it was called David's. And it was in the middle of town. There's this main street where it's like, since like 1905, it was just this main street of buildings, and that was like the center of town. And right down from that street was the fire department. Well, behind the fire department was this little store called David's.
Like a grocery store, right?
It was a little bitty grocery store. And you could only get the just bare essentials, produce, meat, and, cereal and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So it was kind of really small building, and it was on like the parking lot was kind of like a slope parking lot.
Ooh.
And so my parents were running in real quick for just a couple things. So this was back in the day when there wasn't as much
Variety?
awareness of making sure that your kids don't burn to death in a 182-degree car.
Oh.
So my dad was like, my parents were going inside real quick, and they're like, hey, we're just going to leave you in here, and we'll be right back out. We're literally
they leave the car
going
on?
to get one thing, and we're going to be right back out. So I think, I don't think the car was on, but I think the windows rolled down, and it wasn't hot. Like, it wasn't in the summer, so it wasn't that bad.
What was the joke on Anchorman where he goes, and if you leave, it was like it's the middle of the summer, so if you leave your pet in the car, make sure to keep the windows up so the heat can't come in.
So my dad left the driver's side door open, and because he was like, I'm just gonna come in.
Did they both go in? Your mom and dad?
I think so. I can't remember. Dad, if you hear this, let me know if I'm telling the story all wrong. I was 5, so I don't really remember a whole lot. But
and that was when you had kicked your heroin addiction, right?
Yeah. Finally, after years. So the door was open. So I thought, being 5 years old, I wanted to go up and pretend to drive the car.
Oh no, Colton.
So I go up, and we're in this old minivan. Where it's got the sliding door on the side, on one side.
The big van.
It wasn't the big van. It was a smaller, like, Chrysler blue. It looked disgusting.
Jesus Chrysler.
But the door was open, and so I was up. No, I think it was the passenger side door was open, and I was up, and I don't know. I think my sister and brother were just sitting buckled in, just waiting for mom and dad.
Being good kids.
Yeah, and I was up there like, I'm driving.
Oh no.
And I was like,
there's no way your mom was in the car then.
No, she wasn't. I don't think so. And maybe my mom was at home, and it was just my dad doing a quick trip, and he was like, I just gotta grab something real quick. Yeah. So I'm up there, and I'm like, and so it had the little shifter up here.
Oh boy.
So I was like, I'm gonna put it in gear. I'm gonna go faster, and I'm just being a 5-year-old kid. Well, I put it into neutral. And remember, we're on a slope, and it's like right at the front of the store.
Shib.
So the store is right here. Here's the van.
Oh, you had to drive up? Like
we
you were
drive up.
Oh, Colton Pettyjohn.
So I pulled it into neutral. Remember, the door's open.
Yeah.
And I start rolling down the hill.
Oh, no.
And I'm pretty sure, and I could have this all wrong, but my dad was like coming out of the store.
Thank the Lord he was.
And as we're coming out, he's like, no! And there was another car adjacent to ours, like diagonally on the right side.
Thank you.
And
you said adjacent.
The door hit their car.
Oh, no. It bent open?
Oh,
you can't open it. Oh, no.
So from then on, I don't think we had that van very long after
well, you didn't
that,
have the door.
But we had to force the door closed. And anytime, whichever door, whether it was the driver's door or the passenger door, you had to hop through the other door to get in. And here's the thing. I was talking to someone about this before. And so I already felt bad because I did something bad, and I messed up the
your
van.
Dad beat the shit out of you.
But yeah, probably.
Cecil beats little children.
But now I had no awareness that my parents back in the day, like, we were not well off. We were relatively, I would say, poor. And we would even have like food assistance, like stamps or WIC cards or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
At a certain point. And I would have felt so much worse if I knew that we didn't have any money and I wrecked this van that we my dad didn't have money to fix it and so looking back on it, I'm like, dude, my dad's a saint for not killing me.
Dude, how did he not put you up for adoption, actually? Like, he had he has one daughter that's really good, but his son's kind of,
Well, so for the longest time, I thought the word euthanize was like a good thing. Because my dad would always talk about, Colton is going to get euthanized. He's going to, like, we got to euthanize him. And I'm like, is that like baptizing?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
We're going to euthanize him. We're going to get him. I thought it meant like youth, young.
We're going to get,
he's going to stay young forever. We're going to euthanize him.
We're going to put him Well, hey, technically, if you get euthanized, kind of stay young for a long time.
Yeah, you're not going to age anymore. So,
guys, you know what? We're really random. That's Idiot, and I'm Idiot as well. Thank you for watching. If you've been watching since episode 1, give a thumbs. Hey, look, if you haven't, hey. Let's try that again. If you haven't given any of the episodes a thumbs up on the YouTubes, go ahead and do that. We're gonna try to get to.
Love you.
I don't know. We're gonna try to get to 69.
There's no way we're gonna get that many.
Hey,
but
I just want to get to 69, so it says 69. So hey, give us a thumbs up. We like to see it. If also there's a dislike button, you can hit that too if you didn't like it.
I don't want to do that.
Hey, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 4,033. So please help us. We need assistance. I'm running out of things to say. Colton, at any time you can jump in and take over and say whatever you'd like. But here we go. Colton hasn't jumped in yet to say.
This has been a great episode. I had a whole lot of fun. I
love story time.
I know, and I was super nervous about this episode because I was just kind of muddle-wopping it. Is that a word?
Seems racist somehow. I'm gonna go ahead.
Muddle wop. What's wrong with muddle wop? I don't think that's a
wop is not good. Whopper. I love Whopper. Actually, I don't. Who the likes Whoppers?
You
know they made strawberry
Burger
Whoppers?
King sucks. The only thing good about Burger King,
chocolatey malted milk balls.
Those also suck. But the only good thing about I just said it, Burger King, is the chicken fries. I love their chicken.
Dude, those
fries.
were discontinued a long time ago.
I know, and then they came back.
They're back?
And then they're probably discontinued again. I don't know. I don't ever go to Burger King.
They were selling 10 chicken nuggets for $1.49.
Yeah, you can guarantee yourself that that's all beak and claws.
Hey, tastes like chicken to me. Put it in barbecue sauce. They had Surge.
They just put it in a blender and just...
Anyway, thanks for watching. Seriously. Hey, Clancy, you know what to do, buddy. Ready?
Take us out, baby.
2, 1.